Hey guys, it's Susan. Welcome back to my channel. And I just wanted to say that I'm sorry that I haven't been around that much. Sorry about not doing my Whip Wednesday video yesterday. It's been crazy insane around here right now. So, but I wanted to get on here and film at least a small drill with me, just so that I can get some more of this background done on my husband's picture. What I'm doing is that I'm currently working on putting down all the 317s that just make up the background. There might be some that's on his jacket, but right now I got everything on this top side up here, as far as 317s for the background is done. So I just have this small section here. So I am going to apologize, but I will be placing 317s down just so that I can get it done. But I wanted to get on here and record for a little bit, let y'all know how things are going. Kind of give you just a small update of where everything's at. And I wanted to show you this. If you aren't subscribed to my Facebook group or to are you not on my Instagram, this is what I did yesterday in lieu of filming. This is a partial. I did it for my father-in-law. He loves horses, and I had gotten this a while back for him. So I think I was going to give it to him as a Christmas present, but with everything that's going on right now, I wanted to give it to him now. So we're going to get a frame for this tomorrow. We're going to frame it when I get home from work, and then we're going to give it to him tomorrow evening. That's the plan. But yeah, this is 40 by 30. I think the canvas, that's the canvas size. The drill portion is like, I think I'm going to have to get like 11 by 15 frame or something in that area. So yeah, but I just wanted to show that to you all, since it probably won't be part of my finished Friday because I won't have it to show it to you. So, but yeah, I wanted to show you that. Show you that I can actually finish something. You all know I can. It's just been a while. You know, I concentrate on doing all these big pieces that it feels like I never get anything done. So, but let me get a drink real quick, and I'll zoom in and we'll get started. You'll see my hand in front of the camera, so I'm sorry about that. Let me move it down. There we go. Okay. So how is everybody doing? It is currently Thursday evening. I have one more day of work, and then I am off for 3 days, so I'm very super excited about that. We got a lot going on this weekend. We're going to well, the not so fun part is I'm going to be cleaning house on Saturday. Hopefully I'll be able to do some diamond painting, but I'm not sure how much, if I do. So Sunday I'm still going to be doing my live stream that is currently scheduled for 10 o'clock Central Time, and I will be streaming until my sister gets here. Now she says she'll be here before noon, so if she happens to get here an hour into the stream, I will be leaving. It all depends on when she gets here, because I tried to talk her into coming on with me, but she said no. So no double streaming for me. So when she gets here, I will be ending the stream. Now I might get back on Monday. She's planning on staying the night Sunday, so I might get back on Monday, depending on when she leaves. So I wish she would come on here with me, but she doesn't do cameras, and I try to tell her that I don't even get on camera. I'm just diamond painting. And so, but she's not interested. That's fine. I almost had to pull some strings just to get my daughter to show her face. And the only time my son came in that one time was say, "Give me some money. I need money." I was like, "Go ask your dad. I have no money." So, but, and then Monday, if after she goes, and maybe I'll stream again, then I will probably play some more Diablo with my husband. So, but tomorrow after work, I'll come home and I might record getting that picture in the frame. We'll just see. So, and then we're going to go to see him. I'll grab a bite, eat, and come back. Probably, depending on the time we get back, I will not stream because there's probably going to be other people that stream. And I might do some recording. We'll see. Depends on how far I can get on this. I really feel like I'm getting far, and as soon as I get done with these 317s, I'll feel like a big weight has been lifted off my shoulders. So I'm excited to be done with this color. Now I know a lot of his jacket is going to be 154. I can already tell, but it's pretty much sporadic with that color. It's not all in one block like it is with the 317s. So it won't be quite as bad. So, yeah, there's a lot there, but it's not as bad as all these 317s that was in the background. So, but before I worry about tackling his jacket, I am going to finish right up here. So I want to get his sexy face done. So, and of course Sunday during my stream I'll be working on Odd Dogs Go to Heaven. I'm trying really, really hard to not work on that away from the stream, but it is so hard. I look at it, hang it on the wall, and I think that's part of the reason why I've got it covered up with another paintings, because if I look at it, I'm going to be so tempted to want to work on it. So, but I'm fighting it. I'm going to be good. I really don't want to keep that to the stream. That way we can all kind of do it together, the people that join me. So, and I do want to thank everybody that came and joined me on, was it Monday or Tuesday? I think it was, I don't even remember now. I think it was Tuesday because I watched wrestling on Monday. So, but thanks for coming and joining me. That was really nice. I appreciate it. I know it was last minute and just kind of spur of the moment. Just wasn't feeling myself and needed to talk, and I'm glad y'all were there to listen to me. So, but I do have some news. I've got a couple of ladies up at work who I consider friends. They are interested in diamond painting. So what I'm going to do is that I'm going to, they're both going to come up to the house, probably not at the same time, because I think when one of them's coming, the other one's watching their grandkids. So I'm going to come up to the house and I'm going to teach them how to diamond paint. Now, I know I am not an expert. I'm probably the last person that needs to be teaching anybody anything, but I feel like I've done it enough that I can adequately show somebody how to do it. I mean, I showed my sister how to do it. So, but I think that they are pretty interested in learning. I'm going to, what I was going to do is I was just going to give them each one of my snowman paintings, and then they were going to work on it on their own. It's like, you know what, I think it'd be more fun and more beneficial if I could just show them what to do. That way, because I learned by watching videos, but I think that it would have been a lot better if I had had somebody actually there next to me showing me what to do. So I asked them if they wanted to just come out to the house, and they said sure. So possibly next Saturday, not this Saturday, but next Saturday, one of them will come out, and maybe the following Saturday the other one will come out. So I think that will be fun. I've already let Kenneth know, so he's fine with it. That would be exciting, I think. These ladies are pretty cool. Probably the only people I talk to up at work. Because y'all know how much of a social butterfly I am. Yeah, not really. So So my daughter went and got her hair colored again yesterday, and I hadn't seen it because I was already asleep when she got home last night. And of course I don't ever see her during the day because she leaves for work before I get home. But she works up there with my husband, so when I got off work, I asked him what she looked like or what her hair looked like. And he said, well, it's kind of a pale blue. I'm like, okie dokie, a pale blue. That ought to be interesting. So I will get to see what that looks like probably tomorrow night when she gets home from work. Unless I wake her up tomorrow morning, but I gotta leave early tomorrow morning when I get up so I can go to Walmart to pick up a frame, because I don't like going to Walmart after work, because I don't like being around a bunch of people. They give me anxiety, make me want to pull my hair out. So I like to go to Walmart first thing in the morning before it gets too crowded. So I kind of slept in this morning. Well, for me it's sleeping in. My alarm went off at 4, like it always does, and then I shut it off. I use my phone for my alarm. We have a regular alarm clock for my husband's alarm. And I shut it off and then fell back to sleep and then get back up again till almost 5. So I felt pretty rejuvenated today. I did a little bit better at work. Didn't have such a awful, horrible day at work. It's pretty sad when your work day depends on how people treat you on the phone. So Again, I'm not a telemarketer. I'm not selling anything. But you say the word insurance on the phone, and that's automatically what anybody's going to think, is that you're selling them trying to sell them something. I'm like, no, I've been there. I tried that. It didn't work for me. So no, I'm not trying to sell you anything at all. Yeah, I used to have a insurance license, worked for an insurance company. I managed to only sell insurance policies to my mother and myself. It was an unmitigated failure, which I am aware of because I am not a very good salesperson. So I don't know why I'm using this pen for my single drills. I like using my dragon. So I like to use my dragon. So next week I will be filming my Game of Thrones reaction video. I will put a disclaimer up in case you haven't seen it and you're interested in it, or if you don't care and you don't want to listen, I'll let you know. So I don't think I hated it as much as what I've heard people say that they hated it. I mean, the ending was fine for me. Not much upsets me as far as TV goes, except when they cancel a show that is nowhere near ready to be canceled. There's been a few of those. Like they give you this show, get you interested in it, leave you on a cliffhanger, and then say, oh, well, by the way, we're canceling the show. So now you're left with the cliffhanger, nowhere to go from there, and yeah. So it was like, oh, I don't even remember that show. The show with the twin magicians, one that was wrongfully accused of a crime he didn't commit. Oh, what is the name of that show? It was just on last summer, I think. And me and my husband got hooked on it. And then they canceled it. And of course, they just had to show the last episode where it ended on a cliffhanger. It's like that one episode of The Big Bang Theory where Sheldon finds out that they canceled Alphas, and then he tries to get a hold of the Sci-Fi Network to find out how the show was supposed to end, or cancel the cancellation and bring it back. And yeah, that's how I feel about that show. It's like, okay, well, at least you could have done was not showing that episode with the cliffhanger. So, because that just made it worse. So, I know they canceled Designated Survivor, but that show is getting a revival. I don't guess revival is the right word to say, but is getting a new season on Netflix. So we got to catch up with the second half of the second season, because when we found out that it was getting canceled, we didn't finish watching it because we didn't want to watch it all the way to the end and have it end on a cliffhanger and not know what happened and everything. So when we found out that Netflix is bringing it back for a third season, then it said, okay, well, now we gotta go back and finish watching it. So, and I've still got to watch the second half of the last season of Fear the Walking Dead before that returns next month. So yeah, I'm so behind on everything. Right now I'm just looking for easy places I can lay down 3 jewels at a time, if you hadn't figured that out. So, gotta get used to placing these, because when I do my daughter's picture, I am nowhere, no way in heaven am I going to do all that white with a single placer. I like the feeling of accomplishment I get when I do a big area with a single placer, but when you have that many and like the 87,000 drills of one color in Seth's picture, yeah, no, that is multi-placer time. Yeah. So I will do single placers everywhere else, not when I have that many of one color in one area. So, and I don't know about my son's picture. I haven't really had a chance to really look and see what kind of drills is in that one, but I know it's not near as bad as what Seth's picture is and what BTS's picture is. So I don't think I have to worry about having too much of one color. That picture that I'm doing for my son, it's just got a lot of different tones of blue, if I'm not mistaken, in it. So the picture that he did want was going to have a ton of black in it, but I knew which picture I wanted, because it's my favorite picture that I'd ever seen from the film. And it's not even really a scene from the film, it just happens to be like one of those promotion shots of him. There's other ways to get it later. And it's one of his favorite pictures too. I just don't think he thought of it when I was talking about it. So but those pictures, I don't know how much I will do on camera. I might just, because I don't want the kids to come across the videos and then accidentally watch it and then find out what their Christmas gift is. So for my drill with me's, when I do them, I may just do my Big Alice or one of my mystery ones and just do the others off camera and just show them as part of my weekly roundup. Oh, I like that, weekly roundup. There you go. So let's see, anywhere else I can place 3 in one spot. Yep, right there. What I'm probably going to do as soon as I get done placing these, I'll probably turn the canvas to the other side and work on the opposite side. because there are a few ends that I can place in the background and finish that up, and then I can get started on his rest of his face. So there's just more of his jacket over here. I don't want to be reaching across it, trying to work on the middle section. So, I know I could put a cover over it, but I think that'd just be more awkward because you'll have these drills kind of sticking the paper up a little bit, so it won't go on all the way. And I haven't seen a video of Esky's unboxing her custom yet, so I'm wondering if she's got it yet. I hope she does the unboxing on camera. So I would really like to see what that picture looks like. Okay, I'm gonna call the 3-placer good because I don't see any more. Oh, there's one. Okay. Get my dragon. Yep, I am picky about which pen I'm going to use. Come on. I need to put some more wax on you. I think I'm going to need to put some more wax on my dragon here. So, I was playing some Diablo with my husband, and I don't know if y'all will know what I'm talking about, but my character is max level. Max level is 70 in that game. But after you hit 70, you start earning what's known as Paragon points. And Paragon points are levels, or Paragon levels, not Paragon points, Paragon levels that you earn that you can build on your character's abilities and his strengths and core power and everything like that. So my character is currently level 70 with a Paragon level of 254, I think. And I earned about maybe 80 to 90 of those levels just in the last hour and a half that I was playing with him. So that is a fun game. I mean, it's a very mouse click happy game. I'm gonna get some more. And so I don't know where how is it I always lose stuff? It doesn't matter what it is, I'm always losing something. I swear, sometimes I feel like I need a label on my head so that I will make sure that it's attached. Oh no, that probably makes no sense whatsoever. But hey, it's me. I never make any sense. Oh. But I am I'm so glad that tomorrow is Friday. 3-day weekend. I hope you all are going to do something exciting for your 3-day weekend. I'm over here just a little bit. Thank you. I just love it when your chair squeaks. Makes it sound like you're farting. So I discovered another true crime podcast. It is called Murderess, and it's been out since about November 2017. So it's still fairly new, and the premise of it is that the creator, the person that narrates it, she is going to discuss murder crimes from beginning to end, from what I understand. I've only listened to the first episode, and I'm listening to the second episode, and she's supposed to tell it in a way that we haven't heard before, or something like that. And I listened to her first podcast, and the first episode that she did it based off of a case that she was a jury foreman for. So she got a first-hand knowledge of, first-hand account of what happened in the courtroom, what her perspective was, and things like that. That was really interesting. I enjoyed watching that. And she tells it in a way that it doesn't sound scripted. Now, I know that, like, serial killers, female criminals, cults, everything that is from, like, the Podcast Network, those shows are all scripted. They're reading off something that was written for them to read, and you can tell. And that's nothing bad about that. Because they're not, like, scrambling for words to say or anything like that. But it doesn't feel as organic as it does when you got somebody that is just telling a story, or you got two people who are having a conversation about a story. So, but that's what I gleaned from just listening to the first episode of her podcast is more of a conversation. She's telling you what she experienced. This is how things happen from her perspective, things like that. I think it's going to be really good and interesting. I'm looking forward to listening to more of it. And so, but the first story was about a man murdering his wife, which is always is awful. I mean, any murder is awful, don't get me wrong. But, I mean, you marry somebody because you love them, and you put your trust in them, and the worst thing they could possibly do is, break that trust and, kill the other one. So, it's, I know what I'm trying to say. It's just not coming out right in my head. But but she served on that jury for that crime. It took place, the crime I think took place in 2013, and the trial was in 2015. So, reminds me of when I was almost on a jury that I kind of couldn't partake in because it was a jury in a Walmart case. That kind of is like, you're kind of disqualified. I'm like, yeah, I figured that. So I couldn't be unbiased. Not with the way I was feeling about Walmart at that time. Still feel about Walmart. I mean, don't get me wrong, I'll get my groceries there because they're cheaper than everything else that's around here. But I doubt that I'll ever try to work back up there again. I'll have to be pretty desperate, I think. So, they really did me wrong this last time. But anyway, and the second episode that I'm listening to is she's telling the story of something that happened actually to her, and that's pretty scary. I'm listening to it and I'm like, oh my God, you know, I mean, this is something that happened to her that could have almost killed her because she, I guess somebody broke into her bedroom. I mean, that's just the part, that's just where I got to. But listening to her tell the story of everything that happened up to that point, I'm like, damn, girl, I realized you was only 16, but, you know, you should have done something. But I don't, like I said, I don't know how it ends. I ended it as she was talking about finding somebody in her room. So, but yeah, you should check it out if you like true crime podcasts. Again, it's Murderess, Murderish. So, it's pretty interesting so far. I can't tell if that is one of the podcasts that Elizabeth told me about or not. If it is, thank you, Elizabeth. If it's not, you should check it out because I think you might like it. So, I think I'm just about done with the D's in this part section. Yay! Oh God, I'm so tired of looking at gray right now. I mean, even in All Dogs Go to Heaven, there's a lot of dark going up lighter as we get closer, like in the clouds and everything. But it's not all concentrated like it is here. Driving me nuts. Nuts. So I'm not going to be able to get Jessica Rabbit as much as I wanted to this week. Got just too many things coming out right now, and I need to try to save back some money, especially for in August when we go to the concert, and hopefully go to Paul Huska the day after. So Jessica's gonna have to wait. I mean, it's not like I don't have enough paintings now as it is. So I got plenty to keep me busy. I just have to hope that by the time I do get a chance to get her, she won't be like out of print and she'll still be available. But we'll see. I'll get her eventually. Y'all, I do have an Instagram now. I can't remember if I told you all, but it is Diamond Painting with Susan. So it should be easy to find if you're interested in following me. I'll probably post pictures up there before you would see it on a Whip Wednesday. And any unboxings that I might have which hasn't been a lot lately. So, because I haven't ordered anything in a while. I mean, I do have one coming from a mystery. So, like, I need another diamond painting. Like, I need a hole in the head, right? But you can never have too many, right? You never know when you might come across that one that just strikes your fancy, and you just have to get going on it right then and there. All dogs go to heaven. I should preface that to say, I knew as soon as I got that I was going to start working on it. So, but I really don't want to start another one until I get the ones that I've already started completed, except for like the Christmas ones. I know I've got to get those started, or I'm not going to get them done by Christmas. I know I won't. So, like I said, I'll probably work on my adult Alice one that I have, that I've started, y'all have seen. That one will probably be the next one that I concentrate on camera, so I hope you all aren't tired of that. And then, of course, Our Dogs Go to Heaven for streaming. And then I'll save the Christmas ones for when I'm not streaming or when I'm not recording. And y'all will see progress on that during Whip Wednesdays. I had to figure out how I'm going to show progress on the BTS one, because it is huge. So I might have to keep that one rolled up a little bit when I'm working on it, because I know it's not going to fit on this, all on this table. So, I mean, this one barely fits on it, and it's 60 by 80. The BTS one is 110 by 110. So, I also have the diamond painting picked out that I'm going to do for my husband for Christmas. So I got 3 Christmas runs that I need to work on. The one that I'm doing for my husband is a Deadpool one. So I told him today, I said it's gonna go along with your blanket, because I crocheted him a Deadpool blanket. And I got a crochet diamond painting for him. So yeah, I did purchase it for him, so it's not like I'm just going to do one for him that wasn't originally for him. Don't think I know I didn't unbox it, so he doesn't know anything about it. Unlike this one, since you watched the video, the little booger. Guys, I'm done, I think. Y'all have no idea how happy I am right now. Now I know there might be some D's that is interspersed around here. But that's okay. I can handle a few here and there. So, all right. So I'm gonna put these away, and then I'll flip the canvas. It looks like I might have quite a bit left over of this color. So that off. Let's remove these clips. And then let's put the canvas. Put C clips back. Okay. And then let me get you a different angle where you can see what I'll be working on. I'll try to keep everything in frame. Okay, what I'll probably do is all these right here are ends. So I'm gonna go ahead and fill these in. Hopefully not knock my camera down like I did the other day. Got it sitting on some books on my table instead of the floor. Okay. It goes over here. Phew. Feels like a big old weight's been lifted off my shoulder by getting all those 99% of those 317s done. I hope I didn't lose my spoon. Okay. Okie dokie. Let's see. Am I still in camera? Yep. Okay. I really feel like I'm finally getting somewhere on this, guys. And I really believe that I'm going to get it definitely done by his birthday. Now the hard part is not giving it to him until his birthday. I was telling my friend up at work that me and my husband have a tendency to give each other our gifts early, like birthday and Christmas and anniversary gifts and everything early, that we never have anything to give on the actual day. So I am going to try my best to not give him this until his birthday. So, okay, let's see. Am I still in camera? Let me move you up just a little bit. And there you go. Okay. That sparkle. It looks like there's gaps there, but it's not. That's a sparkle right there. Hey, stay in there. Stay in there. You belong there, not out. Yes, I talk to the drills. I say, behave yourself. So hopefully my Whip Wednesday next week will go off without a hitch. And the video that I recorded Monday night, I guess it was, on my camcorder, I have to wait until I get a media card USB adapter, because I thought that my computer had a smart card reader on it, but it don't. So I had to order a smart card adapter to be able to load the video onto my computer, because I happen to get the camera out of the 3 styles of that brand that doesn't have a Wi-Fi connection. Go figure. This is why you always do your research before you actually buy something. But it's fine, because I like the camera. It recorded really well, and it's small and compact. So I do like that about it. So but I am definitely not complaining about the camcorder. So I am hoping that we'll be able to do some diamond painting with my sister when she's here. That's my wish anyway. Hopefully she can come down here or up here and just relax and take her mind off of things for a while. Let somebody take care of her instead of her taking care of everybody else. She's a grandma. She's got 2 little grandbabies, both boys. Both names start with A. Don't know what it is with all of a sudden all the grandnephews having their names start with an A, but I've got 3 grandnephews. All their names start with an A. Don't know if that was planned or if it just happened that way, but yeah. So, no grandnieces yet, just boys. I know that my my 3rd oldest nephew, he's married, and they're trying to get pregnant. So God, it feels weird, you know. I still remember these boys when they were itty bitty. Especially this one. He was born on my birthday, so we share a birthday. Okay, so apparently my camera decided it wanted to stop recording. I don't know when it stopped. All I know is that all of a sudden I was hearing the video play. So, anyway. I don't want to repeat anything I said, so I'm not even going to worry about it. So, anyway. But I am finishing up these ends, and then I will do the W's, which is $37. I want to say $37.99. Yeah, the same drill, the same color that I'm going to be drowning in when I do Seth's picture. Not looking forward to that. But it is what it is. Anyway, I think I might go ahead and end this here. I'm going to continue working on this, and I will, during my live stream, I will show you where I got to on it. I won't wait till Wednesday. You know, just in case y'all are interested. So don't forget, live stream on Sunday at 10 a.m. Central Time. I'm not sure how long it will go for. It will be for however long it is before my sister gets here. So if you can join me, that will be great. If not, I understand. I don't know if anybody else will be streaming. So don't leave their stream on my account. I'm not gonna let it bother me. So I'm gonna finish up there, finish this up, and I will talk to you all later. Y'all have a great night. Bye.